Adjective clauses. Pronouns. Note. Example. 1. Adjective clause pronouns used as the subject. Who. Used for people. I thanked the woman who helped me. Which. Used for things. The book which is on the table is mine. That. Used for both people and things. I thanked the woman that helped me. The book that is on the table is mine. What. Cannot use what after a noun. Correct, I didn't know what I should do next. Incorrect, I managed to get all books what you asked for. 2. Adjective clause pronouns used at the object of the verb. Whom. Used for people. The man whom I saw was Mr. Jones. Which. Used for things. The movie which we saw last night wasn't very good. That. Used for both people and things. An object pronoun can be omitted. The movie that we saw last night wasn't very good. The movie we saw last night wasn't very good. 3. Adjective clause pronouns used at the object of a preposition. About whom. In very formal English, the preposition comes at the beginning of the adjective clause. Formal written, she is the woman about whom I told you. In formal speech, she is the woman whom I told you about. She is the woman that I told you about. She is the woman I told you about. To which. A preposition is never immediately followed by that or who. Incorrect, about who, to that. Formal written, the music to which we listened last night was good. In formal speech, the music which we listened to last night was good. The music that we listened to last night was good. The music we listened to last night was good. 3. Other pronouns. Whose. Of which, to show possession, whose, his, her, its, their. Used to modify things such as towns, countries, organizations. I know the man whose bike was stolen. Used as a subject modifier. The student whose composition I read writes well. Used as an object modifier. I worked at a company whose employees wanted to form a union. Used to modify things. A huge amount of oil was spilled, the effects of which are still being felt. Formal. Where. In which, at which. In academic English, where refer to relationship, afterwards, case, condition, situation, system. The building where he lives is very old. The building in which he lives is very old. Academic writing. The building which he lives in is very old. The building that he lives in is very old. The building he lives in is very old. When. On which I'll never forget the day when I met you. I'll never forget the day on which I met you. I'll never forget the day that I met you. I'll never forget the day I met you. Whereby. By which. Method or means, used in formal contexts. The government is to end the system whereby farmers make money from leaving land unplanted. Why. A reason why, that. I didn't get a pay rise, but this wasn't the reason why I left. Whatever, whoever, whichever. Whichever plus one of things or people. I'm sure I'll enjoy eating whatever you cook. Anything. Whoever wins will go on to play Barcelona in the final. Any person or group. Whichever one of you broke the window will have to pay for it. One thing or person from a limited number. 4. Using expressions of quantity in adjective clauses. Whom, which, whose. Some of, many of, none of, two of, half of, both of, the first of, the second of. In my class there are 20 students, most of whom are from Asia. He gave several reasons, only a few of which were valid. The teachers discussed Jim, one of whose problems was poor study habits. 5. Using which to modify a whole sentence. In formal speech. Tom was late. That surprised me. Tom was late, which surprised me. 6. Reducing adjective clauses to adjective phrases. Who, that, which. The girl sitting next to me is my. The man talking to John is from Korea. The ideas presented in this book are good. Anne is the woman responsible for the error. Paris, the capital of France, is an exciting city. A positive.